This video was published by NBKP International, LLC. This video we're going to talk about our RT25 rotary trimmer. This would also be an adjustment for the RT40, the 40-inch one. This is the 25-inch one. And just a couple adjustments. You can do this if you're having some issues with it. I adjusted this so I'll have this problem, but it moves easy here, but when you get close to the end it gets real tight and it's hard to move. So what you're going to do is you're going to adjust these brackets here. It could be tight here, or tight when you go to this side, or it could just be tight during the whole thing. And if it was tight the whole thing, you would adjust both these brackets out a little bit. If it was just this side, you would adjust just this one out a little bit. And if it was just this side, you would adjust that one out a little bit. It's a pretty simple deal. Pretty much you want to move this to the center right at first. And we'll just flip this over. And you can see these brackets, they have 2 hex screws there. You just want to loosen those up. Just loosen them enough. They don't need to be loosened a lot. But basically we're going to slide this forward or outwards away from the table because it's in close too much and it's just making it bind. It's just too tight on the wheel. Now you can see it right there. I'm sliding this. You can see there's some adjustment here. See how that moves back? It allows for adjustment. Okay. And you can just kind of play with it a little bit and try to get the right amount, but let me just try it right there. It looks about right. And just snug them up, lightly snug. And try it again. One other thing you want to make sure is your cutter head is in the right position. This wheel here, there's the blade. It needs to, this metal strip, this blade needs to ride right on the outside edge of this. Real nice and tight. Some people actually get the blade inside there, but that's not the way it works. And I'll show you easily how to adjust that. Okay. Hold down on this and then just pull up here on this and then rotate it out. Okay. And basically this wheel here, it's a rubber wheel. That's basically going to ride on this plastic part here. That rubber wheel and the blade, and then the outside edge of this blade here will just run on the edge of this outside edge. It's kind of like a scissor action. Okay, you don't want to get it. Some people see this groove right there. There's a groove right there on the other side, and somebody will put the blade in that groove. That's wrong. The blade needs to be on the outside edge of this. So okay, now roll it around. Let's see if you can get a good view on the camera there. And I'll lift up on this and just there, and then just puts it on the outside edge of that thing, and the rubber is on this now. When this is adjusted properly, this will just slide nice and easy and smooth. Now we go back to this and finish this up. Okay, again, it had this. Oh, I already tightened it down. Okay, I'll just snug it a little bit more. Okay. Okay, now let's try it now. See, now it's smooth. It just goes nice and easy, and you should not have to hold this down. It got rubber feet, 4 rubber feet on this. If you've got it on the surface, this moves so easy. This thing will not slide. And if it is sliding, it's because you're having to push this too hard and it's too tight. So you can adjust that. Again, there's 2 screws. Just loosen them, slide that out a little bit, tighten them down. Try it. If it's still too tight, adjust it again. Loosen the screws, slide it out a little bit more, and tighten it. If you need this side too, you can do that as well. But you don't have to ever push down on this thing or pull or push or anything. All you have to do, let it do all the work. All you have to do is just a couple fingers and a thumb and just slide it down. It should be nice and easy. And I'll do a quick test here to show you. There should be no effort at all, at least on one piece of paper. If you try to do like 7 or 8 pieces of paper, it will, it can get a little bit tighter. But no effort at all, just 2 fingers and a thumb. It should be very easy, really simple to do. Just shaved off a nice little piece there. But that's basically it. Just make sure your screws are tight after you get it adjusted. And this video is published by NBKP International, LLC.